Hi, Nelson.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm
How
good.
was your day?
It was a good day. I went to San Salvador today because I had a meeting.
Sure. Really?
Yes, but I arrived here around 4:40, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was not so
Uh,
bad. The traffic was not bad, and I could arrive early at home. That is the good thing.
Okay, it was perfect.
And you, how was your day?
Excellent.
Hi, Maria. Welcome. Good evening.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, Nelson, how was your day?
Well, my day was very busy because today I was preparing some report related to the financial audit and with my boss uh, we're working on the scheduling over the next activities related to the closing a month because tomorrow we need to submit the first report to the regional team
Okay.
is regarding to the margin, gross margin for the company related with the January.
Okay.
In this case, we need to coordinate with the shared service center. With the invoicing is will be complete as soon as possible because it's very important that this activity will be complete because it's the first factor to determine the gross margin in the company. For our side, today we checked with the team the whole activity related to the purchase of product is additional cost, all the information um, is booked in our accountant, and the other side we have some little meeting with the auditor to coordinate the 3 or 4 requirements related to the audit.
Okay.
It's not critical, but I need to talk with them.
Okay. Very good. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Excellent. Welcome, Adriana. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Mario, tell me, how was your day? What happened
Well,
to you yesterday, by the way?
I was still a sick teacher.
Really?
Yes.
And how do you feel today?
I feel better because yesterday I was to the doctor and he got me something to get better.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So you feel much better today.
A lot much better.
Okay. And tell me, what do you do today?
Practically, I don't do nothing because I'm start to feel better at afternoon.
Okay.
And of the afternoon, the only thing I do
I did.
I did, sorry, was due to went to the supermarket to buy something because here in my house wasn't anything to eat.
Okay. Very good. Thank you so much, Mario. Thank you. Adriana, how was your day?
It was like intensive. But first, sorry because I couldn't attend to classes yesterday and
Don't worry.
on Monday. That's because I was working on okay. The fiscal year for my company starts on April and finish on March 2025. So we were working on a strategy sessions for today. So that's why I couldn't attend to
Okay,
classes.
that's fine. Don't worry. And today, how was it at work?
Actually, today was the planification for the next year. So I spent all day working on that with the team.
Yes.
But I left work early. So early, I mean 5 o'clock. So I went to therapy, physiotherapy, and then I came home to take the class.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Adriana, I started to watch the movie today.
Yeah, which
I
one?
haven't finished it because while the baby was taking a nap on me,
Uh-huh.
I was taking advantage of watching the movie. And I just posted like 10 minutes ago. I was like, what time is it? And then my husband said, 7:20. No, I have to stop. It's really good. I'm
Addictive.
missing 1 hour and 20 minutes still.
Addictive. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like crazy, the history. It,
Yes, it's like kind of scary, right?
yeah,
Yes, just to think about that situation, it's like very difficult and it's something that you wouldn't like to be on their shoes, right?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm still missing 1 hour and 20 minutes and I hope to finish it today.
Okay, let's talk
Yeah,
after
it's
that.
really good. Yes, interesting. So thanks for the recommendation.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Well, yesterday, Nelson, can you please give a short feedback to your classmate, to Adriana and Mario, because they were not in the class yesterday?
Sure, teacher. Yesterday, we took about over the regular verb, yes, and different conjugation related to the past, the rules for the verbs if they finish with T, CH, SH, yeah, the specific sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think this is one point, and then the other point, we checked let me check, teacher. We
As
answer
models?
some, yes, as modal verbs.
For example,
And
can you give an example?
with the regular verbs and the
No,
different
with
sounds.
the modals, with the past modals.
Let me check.
Like we have some phrases that we have to use, right?
Oh, yes. For example, yesterday we have uh example related to the I was a lot of money. You complement the phrases regarding to the or experience. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very good. So you were completing some exercises, right?
Yes.
I think we are going to work again because that was very interesting to talk a little bit about that. So, as Nelson said, and I'm sorry because I haven't uploaded the video, yesterday I gave you like extra a topic. This topic is not part of the content right now, but because I have listened to you, that some of you have some problems when you pronounce the regular verbs in past. So we had a review about the regular verbs and its pronunciation. So I'm going to upload the video that we watched yesterday with the right pronunciation of the verbs, just like to refresh, okay? The right pronunciation of the verbs. But we were talking, this is from the book, okay? The past modals. And I'm gonna share right now my book. So here we were talking about past experiences, okay? And we have some questions in which we are going to talk a little bit about these questions. So we have, for example, number 1. And if I ask Adriana, have you ever enjoyed doing something you weren't supposed to do? And then we have some examples of how to answer. For example, you can say, sure, at my old job, I wasn't supposed to take a long lunch, but I took long lunches at the park. Anyway, how about you? So we are going to have a short discussion, right? So again, Adriana, have you ever enjoyed doing something you weren't supposed to do?
Yes, I think so. In my current job, I didn't expect to have time flexibility for do some personal things, so I have it.
Okay.
For example, I have the freedom to take my dogs to the vet, and, and it's something normal.
Okay.
As
So
I,
you mean that you have time for doing that? Or you weren't supposed to and you are doing it, right?
I think that we're not supposed to do that, but I can do.
Okay.
So
But they don't know that you do it. Or they do.
no, I get it. I get the question, but
Okay.
no, they know actually. I always ask for permission, and they are so flexible.
Okay. But my question is something that you weren't supposed to do.
I was supposed to do.
Not at work specifically. It can be in your
No,
house, with your mom.
actually, but well, maybe it's a lot. No, maybe I don't have and to be honest, don't come anything to my mind to.
Okay. That's fine. Don't worry. Nelson, do you have any comment about this question?
Yes, teacher. Maybe is 1 years ago. Maybe I enjoyed. Well, okay. I prepared the the TV, for example, for scheduling the specific match for
Okay.
the Spain League. But I forgot the specific hour when synchronize the channel. This channel was a specific match for 10 years ago related to the classic in Spain. It's not I finished the to see this match is was very interesting because I remember this match when I saw this match when in 10 years ago. It's not I enjoyed is I wasn't no I weren't supposed to do.
No, I wasn't. That's okay.
I was yes I wasn't, but I'm happy with this.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. Welcome, Heriberto. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are
I'm
you?
great. I'm very great. Thank you.
Okay, welcome to the class.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, number 2, Nelson, can you please? Well, now that we are 4, I'm gonna make the groups. I want you to discuss quickly these questions, okay? Then you have the second one. Have you ever not done something you should have done? Okay. Have you ever done something foolish? Remember, foolish is like stupid, okay, that you didn't need to do? Have you ever had to follow a rule you didn't like? And have you ever had to enforce a rule you didn't like? Let's go from number 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? Only speaking. You discuss about these questions with your own experience, okay? Do you understand what you have to do? Yes, perfect. I'm gonna make the groups right now, and I want you to discuss quickly. We're gonna have 5 minutes for doing this, okay? And then we go back.
Okay. Oof. Let me a minute. Okay, Heriberto, have you ever not done something you should have done? Your microphone is not turning on.
Thank you. Sorry. I was in mute. Yes. And in the past, I did some so many things, foolish things. Um, that I didn't need to do. For example, to buy something that I wasn't going to use it. I remember that I wanted to I wanted to buy like a ventilator to my computer. But I noticed that it was unnecessary bulk. So I
When I was younger, I don't know, younger, how can I say, people that you only do when you're not conscious enough of doing things. Maybe now I think it's stupid. Maybe get laugh on someone else.
Okay.
Yeah, but not something specific that I remember.
Okay.
What
Okay.
about you?
In my case, when I was in my in this job, when I was in my first no in the first week in the company, my coworkers said me, Nelson, we have a a text basis where you can enter the whole operation. You need to learn a lot of activities, but we have the light copy. Is a basis to you can test a lot of things, and we have the production, the base of productions. We enter the all activities or the test, the purchases, the sales, and and a lot of transaction. And this position is related to the cost accountant. We need to enter a lot of purchase related to the taxes. In my case, I enter. I remember we have 25 transactions related to the paid of taxes. And I needed to create 25 purchase order,
Oh,
and I create the
All right, guys. Thank you so much for participating. We will continue with this, okay? We have vocabulary. It says recognizing problems, okay? So we have verbs, and it says these verbs are often used to talk about problems, okay? Use the verbs to replace the bold-faced. This is the bold-faced words and phrases in the sentences, okay? So, Adriana, can you please help me to read the verbs?
Yes. Aggravate, avoid, cause, deal with, identify, ignore, run into, solve.
And solve, and then we have a problem, okay? So remember, these verbs are often used to talk about problems, okay? So we have 8 sentences, and we have one example. Heriberto, can you please help me to read the first example?
Yes. My friend never does anything about his problem.
Okay, so never does anything about his problem. So I need to replace never does anything about. How can you replace it, Heriberto?
My friend always ignores his problems.
Always ignores his problem, okay? So I take the verb and put it, or the word and put it instead of the other one, okay? Do you understand what you have to do? Yes, perfect. So can you please work on that? Remember, if you can work online, because I like to ask someone to share what you have, okay? Please. And when you finish, let me know. Let me know when you finish, please. Mm. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Adri. All right, so we are going to check the answers together. So, Adriana, can you please Help me with number 2. Read the right, the original sentence, and then you give me the other one.
Mhm.
Please.
Maria can look at broken bicycle and find the problem right away. So I wrote, Maria always finds a solution for problems.
Let's
Right away.
see. Maria always?
Finds a solution for problems.
But what you have to do, Adriana, is to take one,
Only the bold word.
yes, only the bold-faced, so it means this, fine. Instead of fine, what vocabulary can we use from this? What do you think?
Maria can look at broken bicycle and find the problem right away. Identify.
Maria can look at a broken bicycle and identify the problem right away. Yes, that's the correct one, okay? Thank you so much. Number 3, Heriberto.
Sorry.
That's fine, don't worry.
The example is my sister is never afraid to try to take care of a difficult problem. And the sentence is my sister is never afraid to deal with a difficult problem.
Yes, okay, thank you. Nelson, 4, please.
Okay, teacher. Dan always makes his problem worse. And the other option is Dan always aggravates his problem.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. Number 5, Adriana, could you please help me?
Yes. Rubio always follows the receipt closely to prevent problems when she cooks. So I wrote, Ruby always follows the receipt closely to avoid problems when she cooks.
Okay, very good. And this is recipe, okay? Thank you, Adriana.
I
6,
said, receipt.
yes. 6, Heriberto.
Michael always unexpectedly encounters problems when he tries to fix things. And another option is Michael always finds unexpected problems when he tries to fix things.
Okay, find unexpected problems. Do you have another one, guys?
Yes, in my case, Michael always run into
Yes,
run into
Heriberto. That is the correct one. Instead of saying unexpectedly encounters, you can use run into, like to toparse, right? That is the meaning, okay? Thank you. Mario, 7. Read the sentence and then give me the other option.
Okay. Carla is great at completely fixing any kind of problem. And I have Carla is great at solve any kind of problem at the work.
Okay, yes, that can be possible. And the last one, Heriberto, please.
AI is the kind of student
Okay.
who always makes problems for teachers. And another option is AI is the kind of student who always aggravates problems for teachers.
Who always aggravate? Do you have another option?
Yes, in my case, I put the cows.
Yes, Heriberto, I would say it's cause, okay? Always the kind of student who always causes, in this case, right? Problems for teachers, okay? Thank you so much. Now, tell me, do you know people, okay, who are similar to these people that we were reading? in sentence A. So we have an example. Oh, yes, my cousin always ignores her problems. Her car is always making strange noises, but she never does anything about it. So, do you know people like that? Like this that we were reading?
Not really.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
None of you guys? You don't have people like that? Mario, nope.
Well, I think my mother's always
Always
like
think
the
that
number six. When I try to fix something, she always finds something that can be better. But the
Oh.
problem is she put me to fix. No, no, she